Hey guys, this is Kent from the Games Den, and this is my review of RiMS Racing. I'm playing this on Xbox Series X, but it's also available on Xbox, PS4, PS5, PC, everywhere you can get it. This is the tutorial mode that I've got going on at the moment. This is where you start the game. It shows you how to play it. Basically, I play a lot of motorbike games. I've played MotoGP every single year, often twice on both formats. I'm lucky enough to get sent a lot of games to review for the channel. I also play Ride a lot, so Ride 4 or Ride 3 before it, and then Ride 4. And I would say this reminds me more of the Ride series, more like Ride 2/3, if you know what I mean, like graphically and the way that it plays, things like that. It's not the most stellar looking game, but it is a good game nevertheless. This video is a lot of different parts of the game as you go along. This was one of the online challenges. They do lots of different challenges each week, weekly, monthly, and you get money and prizes and fame points and all that kind of thing. This was difficult because this particular one was on realistic difficulty, which I didn't realise before I started it. So I've edited out some crashes, but I thought I'd leave a couple in because I knew it would amuse you guys. But you can see what I mean graphically, how it's like, it is good, but it's not like the toppermost, if you know what I mean. It's more in the Ride bracket than the MotoGP. The handling is okay. It is, there we go, there's the other crash, and look at this achievement I've got. Lucky this is just a game. Oh, for 5 crashes. It's not as good and as polished as the MotoGP series, but that's been going for years. It's a sort of game where I would say I've got high hopes for it. It's definitely something where you feel like it will improve over time. There's already announced there's going to be some DLC for the game. This was a multiplayer race actually. I managed to get in a multiplayer race, which I was quite pleased about, because obviously this is pre-release, the game's not out yet, so it'd only be other reviewers that have got the game. That was good fun. I actually managed to win this race. Don't want to do any spoilers, but actually managed to win this one, so that was quite good fun. There is a lot of content. The career mode is massive. Season 1 there was 70 events, and there's multiple seasons, 70 different events, so career mode is massive, a lot to do. There's things that I like about it and things that I don't like about it.
The headquarters is composed of 2 floors. Each floor has its own areas dedicated to a specific function.
Just try not to over talk her too much. There is a lot of tinkering to be done.
Manage every aspect of your motorbike.
If you like changing parts, buying parts, selling parts, updating parts, upgrading the bike, research and development and all that type of thing, you'll enjoy it more. The tinkering side of it is absolutely massive. There is kind of mini games. I will actually show you. There's a mini game for, like, in the pit stop there's a mini game. I didn't show you that on this video. I'll show you on another one. There's a little mini game in the pit stop, but I'm wondering how long before that becomes a little bit old, if you know what I mean. I'm thinking if you're doing the same thing over and over, it might become annoying, or maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be like a fun part, but they'll definitely have to, you know, there's only so many times you can press X and left or A and up and what have you. Very good customizations. Other than the character models, there's only man and woman, but at least you can be English nationality, so that's good, and all the different styles and everything. All this part is good. Again, very much reminds me of Ride. The actual mechanics of the riding, there is different settings. You can have it on beginner or normal or realistic, but I would kind of put it at slightly harder than Ride and harder than MotoGP. If you're like a beginner, I think you will struggle slightly more initially on this until you learn the braking. You've got to be very smooth on the braking and accelerating. Now that's not my forte either, so I know exactly what I'm talking about here. This is a career mode race that we're doing at the moment. It basically tasks you with doing 3 different things. It was finish under a certain amount of time, and then this one, here we go,
has its own statistics and condition value. With the motorbike status check, you can always keep track of the
you can keep track of all the parts and the damage level for each part, which is pretty cool. I liked that.
Give information about their condition values.
And it auto pauses the game for you when you go into this.
All the data about the rear tire component. As you can see, some data needs to be unlocked. No need to hurry. The clock stops in the MSC. If you need help with the icons, good. Remember, if something doesn't, feel free to explore the MSC and exit when you're done.
So that was just one of the things that you have to do. Here's the pit stop. I did show the pit stop. Sorry, I said that I didn't. I wasn't sure if I put it in this edit. It took me a long time. I've edited hours of footage down to 10 minutes. Trust me, guys, tons. I really wanted to get this review. I'm burning the midnight oil doing this review. It'd be wicked if you guys could subscribe and support the channel. So you had to change the tyres, change the pressure, and refuel. Okay, that was the 3 things I had to do in this pit stop. Now you will see the mini game coming up, and that's what I wanted to show you. I'm just adjusting the tyre pressure there. There we go.
To coordinate your team, to apply the choices you made, perform the actions that appear on the screen.
So, left stick in circles, clockwise that was. Left stick right and A. Left stick left and X. Now, one of my problems with this is, while you're looking at, you can look at what the team is doing, the player is only staring at the box at the bottom, so you're not actually seeing what the team is doing. I think they should move. I think they should move the button presses more centrally, so that you can kind of still see what's going on. But that's just a minor niggle. Maybe that will happen in a patch at some point. So this was the end of the session. Obviously, I didn't show you me doing the whole race, but I completed the time.
Fantastic.
And I got the gold helmet, 8,500 credits and 3 team points.
And upgrades are performed in motorbike mechanics. Welcome to motorbike mechanics.
Here you go.
While you were riding, I bought new front pads.
Remember I told you this game's for people who like tinkering?
To select the front pads. Here you can see a close-up of the chosen component, along with the components involved in the procedure. Unmount the front pads.
I wouldn't normally show so much detail in my review, but I felt it was really important. You see, this is another mini game, a mini game to remove the pads. That's why I wanted to show you it, so I knew what you were letting yourself in for.
But since the pads are attached to the front calipers have been unmounted.
There's going to be a lot of buying parts, upgrading parts,
now equip the new pads from
using the mini games to change the parts every time.
Let's mount your new pads.
I'm not sure in the long run if this will be awesome or a pain in the ass. It's really difficult to say at this point. I honestly couldn't say either way. My gut reaction is that it will be something that I personally won't enjoy, but I'm not sure.
Components are highlighted with a blinking icon. You won't be able to
it's very difficult. This is one of the most difficult games I'd ever had to score for a review. I think it's got loads of potential. I enjoyed a massive career mode. The multiplayer options are really, really good. And there's a lot of content, there's even split screen. You can even do split screen multiplayer at home, so that's good. So I don't want to score it too low, but I couldn't score it super high either. It's gonna be a 7 for me. It's gonna be a 7 out of 10. I like it. I don't love it. I think if they improve it, it could easily notch up to an 8, or it could become annoying and notch down to a 6, but I'm calling it a solid average 7 out of 10 for me. Thanks for watching, guys. It'd be brilliant if you could subscribe to the channel, maybe even click the little join button and become a member. I'll see you on the next video.